Absolutely disgraceful, their style of football.
So you think the Hawks are going to win this?
No, I think the Sydney Swans... Well, but that's the point. I mean, that just because you say that, I mean, they drags their opposition down to their level.
Yeah, well...
But I reckon the Hawks will win because they're a class outfit, as opposed to the Swans.
Hawks for me too, Jimmy boy.
All right, let's get cracking with the next game on the agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Two teams that did not ever win round one. The Essendon Footy Club up against Fremantle. Essendon have a 7-0 record under the roof against the Dockers. The Dockers have won just 3 of their last 20 matches interstate. What we have is some big congratulations. Hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Chris Tarrant, who plays his 200th AFL game this weekend. A terrific achievement. While you're doing that, Brett Stanton also plays game number 100, the Bombers, Richo, and the Dockers.
Yeah, I think the Bombers will get up. Their skipper has been the whole club's been under the pump this week, and I think Matty Lloyd will have a great game, and I think they'll get up.
Well done, Richo, you start.
Hard to get a form line out of this. Hard to get a form line out of this one after last week's effort, but I think the Bombers, mate, I think they ran into a really good unit against Port Adelaide last week, and they'll beat the Dockers, who are struggling.
Bad luck for Hurley. Hurt his quad today, out for 4 weeks. He was great last week. And Hayden Skipworth, Sam.
Skipworth.
30 touches last week. He was fantastic. Essendon to win.
Sam?
Yeah, well, you can't say that the Dockers would win just 2 games in. You've got to stick with Essendon at the Docklands at the Etihad Stadium. Yep. Well, could they just take the sign down? If they're not going to call it the Etihad Stadium, keeps me awake. Okay. Could you take the sign down or turn it off?
We'll make a call during the ad break. I think the Bombers might get up as well. A break, almost footy legends, and some SMS work after this on the Footy Show.
She's fallen in love with her therapist's son.
I'm a wreck.
Uma Thurman and Meryl Streep in the romantic comedy Prime, Saturday 9:30 on 9.
When you have your period, you can't sleep the way you want. But now there's Stay Free All Nights, the only one with 18 anti-leak channels, a wider area at the back and a soft cover to give you comfortable protection. Sleep better with Stay Free All Nights.
Innovative draft pick Heineken.
Harvey Norman's GPS cleared out! On for 4 days only. Brand new model GPS cleared out! From a rock bottom $155. All the big brands, TomTom, Garmin, Uniden, Mio, Navman, all cleared out! But hurry, GPS clear out! Ends this weekend.
Go! Going away this Easter? 5-litre Valvoline XLD Premium, $16.99. 10-pack Ever-Ready batteries, only $2.99. 600 amp jump starter, $49.99. Get into Repco. We know it moves you.
How to save $400 this year. Stop getting your hair cut. Stop paying your water bill. Stop buying clothes. Stop paying for electricity. You can also save up to $400 by switching to the Health Insurance Fund of WA, because we'll give you a huge 43 days free on any cover. And there's no 2 or 6 month ancillary waiting periods. So join now, claim now. Call HIF on 1300 1340 60.
What's wrong?
I don't know how to put this, but...
From the makers of Coca-Cola Zero comes Breakup, as it should be.
So you want to break up? You don't want to be with one woman, and there's so many women out there. Just call me when you want to have fun.
A taste of life, as it should be. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
There's one small beer, it's mooing. Come on, the party!
Are you okay?
Karen, I'm really very sorry.
There's a much easier way to get seafood. Rush into Red Rooster for the Fisherman's Basket with prawn cutlets, salt and pepper squid, a fish fillet and chips. Or try our Fisherman's Snacks. For drive-through seafood, it's got to be Red.
Get set for the unexpected. New generation Mazda 3 arrives April. Book a test drive at newgenmazda3.com.au.
Start today with the confidence you get from Gillette Fusion Phenom. Its 5 blades are spaced closer together to reduce pressure, giving you less irritation than Mach 3. Try Gillette Fusion Phenom.
Almost football legend. You the fat man.
Ah, Brownie, your favourite part of the show, Almost Footy Legends, eh?
I'm pumped, mate. Ready to go for this one?
Well,
you got some classics or not?
Let me go, Brent.
Okay,
Let's go to the video. Here we go. Here's, have a look at this one. Sunshine Heights versus Alban Vale. Have a look at this. Hang on! Paul Stevie Nicoladius. Magnificent. Brown dog, number 2.
Get out of the way, mate. England versus Denmark in the International Cup last year. Used his head to smother the ball. What a classic.
Oh. Yeah, good one, Brownie. And Port Melbourne versus Scorpions. David Pitt here. Speaking of soccer, have a look at that. Mid-air soccer goal from outside the 10-yard square. What did you like, Brando?
Well, I actually like David Pitt, Billy, because I played with him at South Waterville, mate. He's a rooster.
Well, doesn't matter what you think. What did the crowd like? Number 1? Yeah! Number 2? Yeah! Number 3? Yeah! I reckon it goes to...
Number
2! And Brownie, there it is there, Pete Corbett, San Marino, Victoria. Have a look at what they've won.
Thanks to Crazy John's, your mobile experts, our weekly winner takes home a brand new phone from the huge range of phones at Crazy John's. While our 2 runners-up get $500 cash courtesy of our good friends at Crazy John's. And the major prize winner at the end of the year takes home the multi-award-winning Nissan Navara STX Dual Cab 4x4 with a powerful 126 kilowatt turbo diesel engine, a massive 3,000 kilograms brake towing capacity, and unique utility-track load restraint system. Valued at more than $47,000. Nissan Navara is tough at work, hard at play.
It is indeed, and Almost Footy Legends. Where do you send them, Brownie?
Send them into PO Box 800 Richmond, Victoria 3121. Can we read the bottom bit, mate?
No, that's just incidental stuff.
Fine print.
But we'd love any entries you have out there, Gaz. We'd love to have them all here.
Now's the time to get them in, William, that's for sure.
Very nicely handled. Those two have got a future in this caper, Gareth. Now, the West Coast Eagles take on Port Adelaide, ladies and gentlemen, at Subiaco Oval. Eagles have only beaten Port Adelaide twice in a decade, if you don't mind. And Port have won their last 3 at Subi. They travel well. Now, one of our favourites, Sam, and the Footy Show, Chadwick Corns, plays game number 200, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Chad Corns. And one of the finest midfielders in the competition, Sean Burgoyne, also plays game number 150. Brett Ebert plays game number 100. So some big milestones for Port. This is a big game for the West Coast Eagles. Richo.
Yeah, it is, but I think Port will be too good, and congratulations to Chad Corns, absolute champion of the game, Brownie.
He's a champion and goes well at the Brownlow after party too, mate.
He does.
Alongside yourself. But no, I think Port Adelaide, I think they're a very good side this year. They could be a top 4 calibre side. I think the only question mark is Dean Brogan's out, how they're going to handle Dean Cox in the ruck. But I still think they can get the Chocolates have won the last few over there.
They have. Good to see Mark Lecras kick a few goals last week. He's been out with osteitis pubis.
7.
6, I think, Brownie.
7. I played him.
6, I think.
6.
Yeah. You only played against them. Port for me, guess.
So, Samuel, who's winning?
Found out why we're not allowed to call it Etihad Stadium during the break.
Why?
Got it wrong.
You didn't know either.
No, I didn't.
Well, you tell them why we're not allowed. Why we call it the Docklands.
Well, the AFL are attempting to get a better stadium deal out of both the Docklands and the MCG, and there's some issues to do with the naming of the Docklands
so we're
Stadium.
trying to give Etihad the shits. That's what we're trying to do.
We're not, but the AFL perhaps are.
Well, so
you
there
can
you
call
are.
it Etihad Stadium.
Well,
Sam.
no,
I
I didn't realise it was a political thing, and you didn't know it either. So there's a reason we're not calling it
I didn't know either.
Oh, look at him.
Who's going to win this game, Sam?
Bad luck to you, Eddie. No.
Eddie had a magnificent airline, Sam. Who's going to win this game?
No, but we're not allowed to mention that they've got their name on a stadium.
West Coast or Port Adelaide, Foss?
It's at Subiaco. Well, I think the West Coast. No. Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide. No, Port Adelaide. Sorry about that, though.
Oh, all the people writing Sam's tips down. Port Adelaide.
Well, that's right. So I tell you what, I'd be leading the tipping here, I reckon.
How many did you get last week?
Well, do you know how I tip them?
How?
Well, you know how I tip them, and I got 7 last week.
7.
All right.
Right, now we have been overwhelmed with SMS responses. A little caption for the photo of Sam on the MCG in the Hall of Fame. It's a legitimate photo.
It's not.
It's a
Look at the size of my head, Gary.
I can't help your head. I can't help the size of your head. Right, we've got a few written down, have we, Bill?
It's 10,000 SMSs we got.
10,000.
10,000. I went through all... Oh, no, I didn't really. But actually, before we go on, we actually got sent into the front gate a lookalike of Samuel Newman. It's Mr. Potato Head Samuel Newman. Look at that. And the great thing about it, it's got the same nose. Actually, these arms are a bit bigger than yours. And he, too, is made out of plastic.
Welcome to play school.
God, just smile.
Shane, you...
Crawford, you've got some examples.
I have one.
Right.
I hope in 20 years I don't look this weird.
Richard, you get one?
Richard, you got one there?
Yeah, we've had 10,000 come in, and I hope they aren't all as humorous as this one. But from Haley from Croydon, it's getting late. Hope I haven't missed the last horse and carriage home.
Wait for it, Sammy. I could beat that from the Clifford family at Deer Park. That's the last time I get my hair cut by Friar Tuck.
But there's more.
Go for it, say they were funny.
And next year, I plan to focus on my left bicep.
Yes. No. I'm just laughing at it.
Have you got any?
Yep. This is from Myth of Phillip Island. Even though it hasn't been invented yet, I just know this will end up on the internet. Didn't say they were funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we bring it to its natural conclusion now. Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. What's this?
Well, how about you send in some captions of you? Look at you, you great big punts. Look at you. You look like you're just out of a gay porno movie. Look. Yeah, wow. Look at me. And look who's shaved down on my left. I'm going to give him a nice seeing to later. Look at that. Look at you two poofters.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Well, send some captions into that.
Don't send any captions in.
Look at you.
No, now, don't forget.
We might do that next week, Gary.
I don't think we will, Jimmy boy. 8:30 next Wednesday because of Easter, the Easter weekend of football is on a Thursday, so we're back next Wednesday at 8:30. Don't forget that, Jimmy.
All right, we are going to be back in about 3.5 minutes to wrap up the Footy Show.
This is Australian Warship. Request your course 180.
Illegal vessel identified.
So still no response.
Bring the ship to boarding station. Boarding station.
Team embarked in Tiger aircraft ready on deck.
Launch Tiger to starboard. Helo launched.
1,000 yards, sir.
MV Claude, stand by to receive my boarding party via aircraft. Via fast rope onto motor vessel Claude forecastle.
Boarding party repelling.
Boarding party on the deck. Starting to draw right, sir.
Deck secured. Conducting boarding operation. Crew secured. Crew detained. Inspection commenced.
Stand by for
Get unlimited downloads from the Nokia Music Store when you buy the touchscreen Nokia 50.